Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to Highfleet. We're still in the tutorial and we're at the city of Kalhu, having just demolished their air defenses, so we're going to go ahead and head on down. Let's see, what ship do we want to land? Okay, this is the Navarin that we were using to defeat their air defenses, so it did take about 800 points worth of damage, and I used both missiles because I got a little bit tired of, well, getting shot at. So just if you are somewhat new to this, and there are so much better guides that you should be watching than this. This is really just someone who doesn't know how to play, basically giving it a shot and seeing what happens. The numbers at the bottom of the screen there represent the increases that these various parts of the landing zone will give to your repair speed. So by going in, ooh, not good. Yeah, okay. So my hope was that I would be getting about a 125% increase in my repair speed. Instead, I seem to have knocked the side right off of my ship, which will increase the amount of repairs I need to do. So, bit of a trap there. If you don't think you can land it, don't try, because apparently, if you're like me, you won't get it anyway. So, this is the fellow we met at the last city, and he's coming and going, oh, you know, what a stunning dogfight. Okay, great. Well, was he aware that we'd be fighting? No. But the Tarkhan is expecting us, and the Tarkhan, I guess that's what they call, is sort of, I guess, the captain, ship captain. Sometimes it's, I guess, a wing of ships. It's a little unclear. So, a tall man steps forward. He's wearing the armor of a Harashid, former guardsman of the king of Geret. Some Harashids now serve the Lord Governor, others have taken refuge in the vast desert of Geret, so unsure where his loyalties lie. Of our greeting options, our own people would like the "In the name of the Empire, I welcome you," but just looking at this guy, I don't think he's exactly pro-Empire. I mean, if we remember, the last Tarkin that we met with did not like the Empire at all, so we're going to go for "In the name of Ishu, peace be with you." Central figure of the Romani religion. Okay, so some alignments accept the existence of Ishu, others reject him outright, so it's a bit of a risk. But let's see. Okay, he is a true believer, so that actually got us a big reputation bonus with him. And we're trying to bring this guy on side. So let's just assume he doesn't like the Empire. He just wants our help because, you know, hypocrisy and all that. So he probably wouldn't want the great destiny of the Romani Empire. That might make him happy, but would probably piss off my own people. That would probably also make him unhappy. Let's give him a gilded dagger. Well, extend the comfort. That might be a waste right now. Yeah, let's try that. World view Romani -1. Okay, so our own people didn't like that, but he loved it. Like, really loved it. Which is good. I mean, we're trying to push this as high up as we can get. So we could end the talk now. I don't see that as necessarily a requirement. Let's see if he likes money. No, he does not like money. Okay, well that wiped out some of our gains. Let's give him a gilded dagger. Okay, so he likes force. He likes force. I'm tempted to just end the talks, but I was really hoping for a little bit better than this. Let's do the injustice throughout Garrett. Okay, so he likes law. And we've gotten him up to 2 bars. Okay, he likes faith. He probably likes himself too, so let's go with liking. No. What? Okay. Ending the war, why it must be. I thought he liked force. Alright, well, I've talked my way down from up at 2 bars to down to 1. So let's just end the talks. I guess it's one of those don't push your luck type deals, when we probably shouldn't have, but we did. And now we kind of have to live with it. So let's see if he will join us. Okay, he'll join us. I mean, I think what this translates to is we'll be able to ask him for help fewer times, pretty much. Not that we really intend to do that much anyway, so... no other Tarkins around here. Fair enough. And we do get another character and, ooh, a gladiator, which is a relatively heavy ship. Okay, some of our ships are in need of repair, so let's head over to the shipworks, and yes, yes. Okay, I understand, Piotr. And yeah, a lot of this damage was from me hitting the wall, which is not great. And yeah, oof. I did most of that damage on that landing, so don't do that to yourself. It's not good, it's not worth it. Do we have extra missiles? Okay, so it did in fact give us more missiles because I had them in my inventory, which is kind of fun to know. We also have a hull part that I'm gonna sell. Can I not sell that? I can't sell that. Alright, well that's a little interesting, but let's go ahead and hit repair. Good. Yeah. And exit. Supplies. We're nearly out of fuel, so let's buy... for right now, let's just buy as much fuel as we can, because we're going to be stuck here repairing for a while anyway, so there's really no getting out of it. We could, by the way, go back here and buy some munitions. That would be kind of fun, but I don't know if you really need it right now. I don't think it carries over into the campaign, which actually, I mean, that could make it worth it on its own, but... Oh, so our Navarins take 57mm, only options incendiary. That's okay. These things are really expensive. I mean, actually, no, they're not. Wow, okay, that's pretty cheap. We're gonna take that. Maybe it's the larger caliber I'm thinking of as being pretty expensive, but now we have some incendiary rounds, that's fine. Ooh, actually, can I get... Oh wait, I thought we asked for more. Good. Can I get anything for the Gladiator? I believe carries 100... Yes, I can. Alright, let's see what their 100mm rounds are. There's incendiaries, and then there's... So those are all 130s, and that's a little bit annoying. 300mm, that's huge. How expensive are these? That's pretty expensive. Let's do it, just have some fun. Alright, that should be it for right now, so we'll go back to the main screen. Receiving transmission from Dowd. At last. Okay, to Tarkin of 3rd Task Force, G.D. Sayedi. On my orders, seize the city of Melka and await our main forces there. Commander of the 1st Squadron, Admiral Dowd. It seems Dowd is... Oh. Well, sorry for that siren there if you guys could hear it, but it seems Dowd is reluctant to assault Melka with the bulk of his forces. He's sending us ahead in case they have anti-air defenses ready. Alright, well, it's our chance. Refuel and depart. So we'll unpause and, by the way, hold down shift to get your game speed to go up, which you definitely need at the moment just because of that absurdly long repair time. In the main game, which I have fiddled around with a little bit now, this much time in one spot would probably get me detected. So that's why there is a slider on the repair amount. Sometimes if you want to be a little quick, you can get some repair done and then you really should move on. Okay, so here it'll save our game when we get there. I'm thinking we'll go to Melka, we'll do a fight if there is one, and just see what there is in store. Alright. Take off. And on our way. This red band is basically radar detection range for the city, right? So that's the point where if you haven't already split off a task force, you might want to consider it. In our case, however, I want to show off this gladiator in combat, so I really don't care too much if we get detected. So unless he makes me send out a task force, which he didn't, I don't really intend to. So yeah, so that's the signal for... I think they've raised the alarm. Interesting. Okay, that was Vitka. Holy fire. These are some useful tips. Okay. Let's go... Ooh. I have incendiary and high explosive. That's pretty cool. Let's use high explosive, and I want to show off this gladiator for right now. So it's going to be a little bit loud with the guns going, but that's part of what I do this for. So I'm assuming if you're stuck around this long, it's probably what you do it for as well. Alright, we're over in on the left, and that's a big ship. So he's reloading. Let's dodge. Okay, let's partially dodge. Ooh! Yeah, wow. Oops, ouch. Not good. We took a missile right to our undercarriage there. Luckily we had some ability to get rid of that. Okay, taking a lot of damage here. But at least with these Navarins left, it's just the smaller caliber as well. Oh, no it's not. Okay, it's a lot of guns. Interesting. Another missile coming our way. Gladiator is definitely less maneuverable. Oof. And we're paying for it. Yeah. Engine lost, so we are actually in a fair bit of trouble here. Oh, I forgot I had missiles. I don't really anymore. I think they blew up both my missiles. I would generally advise hitting the enemy more often than I'm doing, and getting hit less often than I'm doing, but I think most of you can probably come to that conclusion on your own. Okay, we did manage to shoot down that missile instead of getting hit by it, and if my accuracy wasn't complete trash, I'd probably be done with this by now. But my accuracy is complete trash. Okay, so that really didn't go very well for us. Took a ton of damage to the bottom side of our ship and lost 40 crew. I've actually done a rework of the Gladiator for my own use later on that I think is a lot better, a lot more reliable. It's heavier, it's slower, but more guns. I don't know, I feel like the Gladiator it's too slow, unlike the Lightning, so you can't reliably dodge all the time, at least not with my beginner's level of skill. And it's too undergunned for what it does. But that's where we'll leave it for today, so thank you all for hanging around, and we'll see you again real soon.